say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
It is. And the worst thing that you can do is stop yourself from trying, all because of that doubt. That's like Kylie refusing to pick up a basketball because what if she missed? That's like Lacey refusing to try a new stunt because what if she fell? Or Toby refusing to audition for the lead because what if his voice cracked? What if? So what? Why are all of the what ifs that we think about so negative? What if every no in your life is just one step closer to that major yes?
When I first arrived, I was very skeptical. New town, new school, new everything. But from the start, students, teachers, and staff made me feel like I belonged. I still remember being invited to Riverfest on my second day of class, even though I could barely remember the names of my teachers, let alone any of my classmates. But that kindness is what makes Muhammad special, and is something I always carry with me. That same feeling of support and community is what helped us all survive these last 4 years. Over these years, we've overcome challenges we once thought were impossible. We passed that year-long class that we thought we would never make it through. We learned our likes and dislikes through classes we were forced to take. And most importantly, we began to figure out who we were as students and as people. We might not remember every math equation or historical date that was thrown at us, but what we will remember are the memories we made trudging through high school and the people we shared them with.
Honestly, when I found out that there was a chance I could speak tonight, I had no clue what I would say. I'm not the loudest person in the room, but I've definitely been lucky enough to spend the last 4 years with this amazing class, this amazing town, this amazing school. And along that way, I've picked up a few things that I think are worth sharing. First of all, let's be a little real. High school is a little weird. You start off completely lost, trying to find all of your classes without looking like you're lost. And then right when you finally got it all figured out, boom, they hand you a diploma and they said, all right, it's time to go figure your life out. But somewhere between the confusion, those caffeine-fueled late nights, and those stressful test days, we actually made something kind of awesome. Whether it was sweeping those marching band competitions, yelling ourselves hoarse at football games, or giving it everything we had in a macho volleyball competition, we didn't just make memories. We made something real. We made friendships, traditions, and it's a weird little legacy that'll stick with us forever. Let's be honest. We'll remember that stuff way more than any test score that we'll ever receive. It's not the grades or the assignments that stay with you, it's the people. It's the dumb jokes that somehow never get old. It's the teachers who actually cared, even when we pretended that we didn't. And it's that feeling of walking into a class knowing that these are my people. Our class had a certain feeling to it. We could mess around, but when it actually mattered, we got really serious.
It's what we do with the opportunities we're given. It's the choices we make every day and the big decisions that come once in a lifetime. Our generation faces choice at a larger scale than ever before. Have you tried to buy clothing online recently? You can get that shirt in red or blue or 56 other colors. I mean, it is ridiculous. And it's not just on the internet. We have micro decisions in our relationships and how we spend our time. In the financial world, every part of our lives. And added together, these small decisions guide the direction of our lives. And I hate to say it, but as we exit high school and enter the real world, these choices only broaden. Before you get decision fatigue, yes, the freedom of choice is a responsibility, but it does not have to be a burden. No matter what, most of your decisions can be changed. No matter what you have written on your brightly colored graduation poster, you can choose a different path later. It's like Aaron said, not all of our decisions have to be planned out to a T right now. Take it from me. When I was 5 years old, I would never have chosen to put P stands for physicist on my graduation poster.
Why is that this is the oldest I have ever been, but I have never felt so young and naive in my life. Why does the vending machine only turn on after school? I don't know if we'll ever get the answer to that one. Those questions cannot be found in a textbook. They don't come with an answer key because there is no definite answer. Answering these questions, or any question for that matter, incorrectly doesn't make you stupid, and it certainly doesn't make you wrong. Because I don't believe that that's a measure of intelligence. I don't believe that intelligence comes from the ability to answer a question. Because anyone can answer a question. We've been taught to answer questions for our entire lives. And after 12 years of schooling, answering questions isn't difficult. Because that's not what being intelligent is. Being intelligent doesn't mean you have the answers to every single question. Being intelligent means that you can ask the questions that you don't know the answer to, and sit comfortably in the uncomfortableness of not knowing the answer. Maybe even for a really long time. Because not only does that take intelligence, but it takes bravery.
Our humanity is shown through the countless times we have shown up for each other. We have shown up to thrilling state volleyball title matches and killer musicals. We've even shown up when we didn't feel like it. Sometimes I get the sense that we spend too much time categorizing ourselves numerically. So much of our academic or athletic career has been ranked, scored, or measured against everyone else's. But it doesn't matter who we are in comparison to those around us. An SAT score is not a golden ticket to popularity or success. As we move on in life, what we say or did in high school will become less and less significant and instead be overshadowed by the humanity we've shown along the way. No matter what paths we step foot on after high school, our humanity will be a guiding light, while numbers can only hold us back from being the best versions of ourselves. I wanted to tell you how proud I am of you, how proud I am of myself, but most importantly, how proud I am of all of us. So now, will my fellow classmates please join me in standing? In recognition of the end of our time as students here at Muhammad Seymour, and as a step towards the rest of our lives, please join me in turning your tassel from the right side to the left. Here's to the class of 2025, and congratulations everyone, we did it.
Thank you, Julia. Ladies and gentlemen, Board of Education staff members of the Muhammad Seymour School District, I'd like to tell you it's a great day to be a Bulldog. It's my privilege as principal of Muhammad Seymour High School to present to you the class of 2025. Congratulations, seniors.